Okay, we're waiting on some guests here. Hello, everyone. This is Ebony Talk. We're going live tonight. Q&A. You're going to get to know the ladies of Ebony Talk. So, any questions you have, you're free to ask them, and we'll answer them to the best of our ability. All right, waiting for everybody to come on. Waiting for everybody to come on. All right, ladies, you can come in now. All right, just waiting for everybody to join. I accepted the love.
Hey, sis.
Hey, girl. Hey, ladies.
Hi.
What are you eating? You always eating.
I know. Girl, you got that throwback on. Let me see it.
Just do.
We need new ones. I know.
Yeah. I
What's
guess
up,
we just
girls?
nothing much.
Nothing much.
Guess we waiting for everybody to come on.
I got my lady icon shirt. I'm trying to be cute. I'm eating popcorn. I couldn't get Garrett, but I got these from Sam's.
Oh, those are good.
They almost
I
like
buy.
Garrett, but not
Yeah,
the
I buy.
same.
Yeah, I buy those too. Those are good.
Mm.
Which one
I've
of
been
those?
eating on these. I've been eating on these for 3 days.
Yeah, they got them. Those are really good. Yeah, they a close second.
But I love that Garrett popcorn. My boss used to get them for me all the time. She's been slipping. I need to remind
Yeah,
her.
you know you can order them and have them shipped to you too.
I know. But she used to order them from Garrett and they shipped to my house. That's how she used to do it.
Hmm.
All right.
You controlling the chat, so you let us know what's happening out there.
Yeah, ain't nothing happening now. Right yet. Ain't nobody on but us.
That's fine. They'll come on. Y'all send some notifications out.
Hmm.
But anyway, what about that? So what would y'all do if y'all's baby daddy knocked on your goddamn door with your child?
Oh, I saw that. That's crazy. And then she was saying that he ain't a babysitter. You
I'm
damn
like,
right he ain't
that
no babysitter. That's his damn child.
that heifer say he a baby daddy. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know
And
me, I'm
saying that he
always
ain't finna be keeping the
transparent.
baby. And clearly he
my
left her
thing,
with his mama. So that's between him and his mama.
Yeah, I'm
my
always
thing is,
transparent now. If he's sitting home babysitting and he can't go to work, then you say he ain't giving you no money.
I get that, but that ain't his mama place.
It
And
wasn't
that's
his
a
You
mama
different
place.
place
Not to
too.
go to
That's
no.
between both of
you
them
sit your
though.
ass down and worry about Mr. Earl.
I'm sorry. I probably would have cussed her out.
I
Yeah,
will.
he should have bought the baby over and did all
Yeah.
that, not her. But
He
She
probably
said,
again,
didn't
y'all
that's
even
need to communicate.
know. He
She said,
probably didn't
y'all
even know
need
his
to
mom did that.
communicate. Y'all need to communicate, but you coming to my house telling me I need to find a babysitter because he's a baby daddy. All he supposed to do is watch him sometime. I was like, lady.
yeah, that was all wrong.
But I tell you one thing, the evilness in me, she would have never seen my baby again.
That
Because
look
you know,
that that
the
that little
daddy
boy.
probably was the one that took him, dropped that baby off to his mama. So
Mhm.
she
And
should have
that's
been
what I'm
getting off of her
saying.
son.
He
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah,
have his baby for the weekend. He go get his parlay on and drop the baby to the mama.
Right,
yeah.
right.
And she gonna take her little rag ass over there to the house.
Oh, I'd have closed
Talking
the door in
about
her face. I'd have closed the door in her face. I'd have got pulled my
Yeah,
baby in the house and closed the door in her damn face.
that
she was
lady wasn't
talking to
even
him on the
home.
ring anyway.
Oh, that's
She
right. She
wasn't
was
even
on the ring
home.
She
camera.
was
Yeah,
on the
that's
ring
right.
camera, yeah. And then the little boy was bad as hell
He
anyway.
was
He was
bad.
talking crazy to
No
the
one,
mama.
but no wonder she
She
didn't want to watch
was.
him. He was bad as hell.
But that would still been between her and her son.
Mm-hmm.
That little
Yeah.
joker was bad as hell. I
Yes, he
wouldn't want to
was.
watch his ass either.
Yes, he
I'd have
was.
got my ass right on the phone and called him like, go get my goddamn son from your mama.
She probably, if I was over there tearing her house up, I'm taking you to your mama.
Uh-huh.
I'm
That's
taking you to
exactly
your
what
mama.
happened. That's exactly what had happened.
Mm-mm.
Cause these grandmamas, they let these kids do anything nowadays anyway.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah. And then I had posters on there. The man was saying, would you want a 5 foot rich man or a 4 foot or a 6'2" broke nigga? Give me a short rich nigga in a minute.
Well, my nigga's short anyway, so
My ex husband was a short rich nigga.
Yes.
my husband's short. He got a little money, so I keep him.
You shut up. Got that long money.
He got a little
Big
money.
girl, they talking about they want a tall broke nigga.
Broke
I can't
nigga
even. He gonna be tall
and
and
broke. You
broke.
want a
What
tall
the
broke
hell?
nigga?
What
Nah,
your broke ass and his tall broke ass gonna be doing together?
Exactly. Sitting
exactly.
on
I
Nothing.
the
don't,
video game.
But
yeah, I don't
getting
want to
but
climb.
getting married.
I don't want to climb that tree. Sorry. Mm-mm.
You
Mm-mm.
saw
No, I keep my short man with his little bit of money.
I know with his long money.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
That was crazy.
Rocco, we see you.
Hey, sir.
Hey. So just get to know Q&A. We just talking shit, y'all.
If y'all got
And
any questions for any of us,
Throw
be
it
free
out.
to
Throw
ask.
it in the
Feel free to
comments.
ask.
can I see these comments?
That's what I was trying to tell you. I can see them. I don't think y'all can
Well,
on
I
that.
could see him.
I
You
can't
can?
see no damn comment.
Yeah. Rocco laughing.
Yeah.
Welcome. Oh, I gotta scroll up. They're not popping up automatically, and I can comment back. Okay, okay.
Okay,
Popping
okay.
up.
Well then we good then.
I see them. I see them. But yeah. But y'all talk. What y'all talking about? Y'all looking
No.
at each other,
I don't think
Right.
nothing else was going on.
looking cute.
I'm trying to think. I had some questions too. I had wrote down earlier. Let me see. It might be in
Hot,
my
hot
text.
seat. Hot
Hot
seat.
seat. Who
Okay,
finna
what
be my
about
hot
this?
seat?
I saw this thing, and they were saying, what's a baby mama, baby daddy limit? Like, how many kids you think is too much, or how many for multiple women?
I mean, you know, it got
Um,
that the red balloon pop. The man he was married
I
with
think
his
it was the
wife,
red balloon.
and
oh,
he had all these kids by that one woman. I mean, I think it was like 6, 7 of them.
Yeah,
that
that
one
man had
woman.
12
I
kids.
He
mean,
12
had
kids.
12.
it's a lot of damn kids, but one woman ain't bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
from
a
one
lot of kids
woman.
with one woman, but why you looking for love? Nigga, go get married and live and be with your family.
And take care of all them goddamn kids.
Cause ain't nobody gonna deal with. I hear a lot of women say they rather deal a man with like a woman each from a woman than having multiple, because that mean that's just, you might as well just be with that person. You lay down and had 2, 3 kids with the same woman, you might as well be with them. Unless, like in my situation, got married, it didn't work out, and my
And
real
then
man was on the other side.
that could be the case.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
some people, that man had 12 babies from that one lady,
yeah,
and
12
Oh
you
hell
want
no,
is a
that
bit,
yeah, he
a
might as
little
well
bit
just
too
on
much
here and
for
be with
me.
her.
and you on balloon pop looking for a girlfriend. Boy, you better say,
Yeah.
Yeah, he might as well. I don't know. I couldn't deal with no man with no damn 12 children.
But I
That
mean,
ain't nothing.
it all depends on the age too. Now, if them kids are older, they grown. He didn't say the age, but
But it's probably some still like
yeah, high school age
at
and
least 6 of
middle
them.
school.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a bit much. 12 is
Mhm.
too much.
And then the one I saw, she looked good. She had a nice little shape on her. And the man was like, "You got kids?" And he was like, "Yeah, she had 7 kids." He was like, "You lying?" She's like, "Yeah, I got seven kids." And she popped his balloon because she said she got kids and she wanted a man with kids so they can kind of balance off.
Yeah,
Shit,
Because
that's just too many damn
somebody
kids.
without kids trying to be with a woman that got 7 kids, he gonna be a badass stepdaddy.
No, actually, not necessarily. I mean, my cousin married a dude. She had 6, and he took damn good care
He
of
didn't
her
have
and
any
her
kids.
it all
kids.
depends on the
He
person.
didn't
I
have
feel
any
like,
at
yeah,
first. He ended up having one with her,
Oh,
and he
okay.
was
Well,
a
see.
damn good man. He took care of all them damn kids.
that's what's up.
Mm.
Hmm.
She called her a good one.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
But most men ain't gonna do that.
she willed that one in.
Especially if they don't have kids of their own.
Yeah, I don't think I could like if I when I didn't have kids. I don't think I would wanted to date. I wouldn't date nobody that had kids.
Yeah. If I didn't have kids, I wouldn't date nobody with no kids
No.
either.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Cause I ain't keeping your
It all
child
depends.
if I ain't got now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I saw this what
I
this
would.
lady had.
I love the kids.
I saw this one thing. The lady had said her boyfriend, well, the baby mama called her and said, "Thank you for keeping the kids while we was on a date." So he had her babysitting, and they raggedy asses went out
And
on a date
he out
together.
he
Now
out with
Raggedy
the
that's
baby
bitch.
trifling.
mama.
That's
Wow.
Raggedy bitch.
that's trifling.
Just
And,
crazy.
but then sometimes that be the case too, and it's crazy though.
Yeah.
See? And then they wonder why people go killing folk.
Uh huh.
That deserve a damn, what they call it?
Crime of
A
passion.
crime
Crime of
of
passion.
passion.
Crime of
Mm-hmm.
passion.
That's how
Like
the
So
lady
you
don't
got
play.
me
the lady
watching,
had pulled up
y'all
on
got
them
me
when
watching y'all
they was
kids
out
while y'all
eating.
laid up somewhere making another one.
Right. Don't play with me.
Don't play with me. Don't play with
Yeah.
me.
When the lady was at the restaurant, she pulled up on them eating, and she took a seat. I'm gonna eat
Yeah,
with
I
y'all
like that
too.
one. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Was that the one with the
We all gonna eat together.
It was the wife pulled up with the husband out with his little side chick. Was that one?
What? And
I
then
think
they had
it
two
was the
babies
baby
together.
mama and their child.
They had 2 kids together. They
Mm-hmm.
were having dinner, and his wife pulled up on him and took a seat.
Yeah, asked for a
And see,
menu
with
and all.
me, I don't think I can do that. The anger in me, but one thing I do though, I let you see me see you, and you decide if you gonna come home or not.
And we'll
So by
tell
the
you.
time you get there, by the time you get there, either the lot's gonna be closed, or I'm be gone. One or the
Yeah,
other.
exactly.
I'm gonna let you
It
see
all
me
depends.
see you, so you'll never say it wasn't you. You
Yeah.
gonna see
Oh yeah,
me see
you gonna
you.
definitely see me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I might shake some tables and throw some over, but you gonna see
I ain't
me.
doing all that. I ain't making no scene.
Oh, I'm
Mm-mm.
making one.
In my younger days, I probably would have flipped every table.
I can say, I don't know. I can't say what I do right now.
Exactly. When the tension's on and it's hot, I
You,
mean,
you ain't thinking about it.
What Ron said, that's my move.
what's your
Exactly.
move?
Rock.
What's your
What's
move,
your move,
Rock?
Rock? You gonna shake some tables?
You
Trying
shaking
to get
table?
over.
So, and then I'm gonna order something on their tab.
I think my younger me, I probably would have fucked up everything in that restaurant.
Yeah,
My
me
old
now.
I just walked the fuck away. Like, I'm
My
done.
older me,
Yeah.
my
Thanks.
older me, you gonna see me see you. You gonna see me see you.
And that's it. You ain't
And
finna,
But
then
see, it
ain't finna
all
run my blood
depends
pressure
on
up.
who talking smack now. She coming out of pocket talking
I ain't
crazy.
even worried
That's
about all
it.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't hold it.
I ain't
I
even
can't
worrying
hold
about
it.
all that. Cause at the end of the day, cause after I walk away and leave, that's gonna be your problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm. But
It
back
all,
the
Yeah.
it all
22-year-old
depends.
me, yeah, that whole motherfucking restaurant has been flipped over.
Shit, the 35-year-old me.
Cause golly.
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
Right, right, right.
Mm-mm-mm.
But
Killing
yeah,
them
that's
popcorn
the
girl.
see.
What's the worst breakup y'all ever had?
Oh, let's
I
see.
say my son daddy, like we broke with one it was wasn't worse, it was just stupid. We broke up because I didn't take the trash out. Because my
What?
mama always taught me that a man takes the trash out. So if
You
it's
did
a
he
man
did
in the
what?
house, yeah, if a man in the house, he takes the trash out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got into it and broke up because I didn't take the trash out.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
was it a consistent? What was it? One time thing, or was it like?
I never took the trash out. I wasn't taking the trash out.
So what was his problem with that?
Why he didn't want to
Mad
take the
because I
trash?
didn't take the trash out. He was like you said, he was a military man too. And he was like, you done sit here and yep, I done sat here, I done went to work and I done came home and no, I didn't take the trash out. I waited till you got home to take the trash out.
Mm.
And that's
Mm.
why we're not together right now today.
Oh my
But
God.
man, I honestly only had like 3 relationships,
Yeah, I
like
only
really
had like two,
in my
three.
life.
Yeah.
In my life, like real relationships, and
Right, right, right.
I would say my worst breakup was with my ex-husband, but it wasn't even bad. I think I was just living. What made me want to leave was my oldest son said one day, was like, "Mom, Daddy running the house like an iron fist," and I felt like I didn't have a voice, and I just felt like I guess that's probably why. And then my mouth was reckless, but he had that little man syndrome, but he was about 5 feet tall.
Oh jeez.
He had a little man syndrome, so he was trying to take over, and I wasn't having that shit.
So you
But
went.
it wasn't a bad breakup. It was just I
You
had to
just
get out
broke
of it.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Mine was bad. Well, my last one it was bad. She did had a baby. I had to go.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't. That I can't.
My
I
light.
could probably. I do give second chance. I give one second chance. One, because people, we're human.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
done gave. I say I done gave too
I
many.
don't. Yeah. That one was too many for
I
me.
done gave too
But
many.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna give the one thing that I draw the line with is if you have a baby on me. Before
Yeah.
my time, I ain't got nothing to say about it. It ain't got nothing to do with
Correct.
me. It was before my time.
But
But
yeah.
during my time, you pop up with a baby on me. There's no. Just go ahead on and just leave, bruh.
Yeah, I mean
Correct.
that's the ultimate disrespect. Like,
Mm-hmm.
really, that's the
I
It's
ultimate.
one
agree.
thing to cheat. It's one thing to cheat and do your thing.
But to
But
get
it's
somebody
another thing.
pregnant,
It's another thing to live with somebody raw and get them
right?
pregnant. Then come home and you don't know what all kind of shit you giving me. Hell no.
Yeah, I have.
Uh,
I have that. That was my
yeah,
Rocco asked the question.
yeah,
That was mine. Yeah, money was long. I was comfortable. That's why I stayed longer than I should have. Yeah,
Same thing with me.
yeah,
when you
yeah.
comfortable and the money
Same.
coming in. But for me, I'm an underground railroad. I start stacking up this bread. I start looking for other places, and
Right.
then while you on the road trip headed to work, I'm packing the whole house and I'm gone. You come home, it'll be
I stayed
crickets.
I stayed 16 whole years and had 3 kids. And from beginning to end, I was never happy the whole time. Walking down that aisle, I was hoping somebody was like, "Girl, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it."
Hey,
Ain't
Blue.
not near one of them
Look,
motherfuckers opened their mouths and said, "Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it." But the man was a great provider. I needed and wanted for nothing.
Man,
but
Right.
I
what
just
See,
they
wasn't
I
say?
can't
happy.
Be
talk.
lit.
I've been with the same nigga since I was 21 and I'm 50. So
What you say, Rocco?
any,
Man, it
any
can't be
business I
lit
be
up in
telling
here.
I.
Be lit. It's uncut.
Yeah,
It's
you can be
whatever.
lit on here,
Hey,
Rocco.
Blue.
Be
Hey,
you,
Blue.
baby.
It's whatever. You stay longer than you think you should, and
Yeah.
you take them back another time and another time, and then until enough is enough.
I
Yeah,
didn't
only
have
you know.
You gotta go.
Yeah, only you know when you tired. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Only you know when you tired. Like I used to talk to my aunt like I'm tired, and she like, baby, stop saying you tired, because you
That's
ain't
what I
tired.
tell my sister.
She
If
used
you
to
were
tell me
tired,
that all the
you gonna know
time.
when you
Girl, you
tired.
ain't had enough. Girl, you
Right,
ain't
right,
had enough.
You really know
She
when you're done.
know.
Like your
right.
spirit will tell you
Correct.
that's it. No more. That's
And you
it.
start
Correct.
giving a fuck. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
definitely plan your escape. That's my thing. I be planning my escape.
And my
It's
thing and
crazy.
my thing is it wasn't I'm gonna be we're 100% transparent, right?
Mm-hmm.
My thing is it wasn't the cheating for me. Like he wasn't a cheater. I was the one really doing a little sneaky link thing. It was me. I was doing that shit because I wasn't happy. And
Correct.
I wasn't happy sexually. I wasn't happy emotionally. Only thing he did for me was buy me, like he bought me things. We had a beautiful house. Every car, if I said I wanted a car, I came home, there was a boat. I had a car in the garage.
right.
And I and,
So
and I got the old one.
and I gave her the old one. Seriously, that's how it went. I got a new
Mm-hmm.
car and I said I'm giving my sister my old car, you know?
Right.
And but I was young, you young, you got sexual drives,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that joker just wasn't doing it for me. I don't know how I had 3 fucking kids.
You just lay there and
Yeah.
push.
That we used to have sex. I used to be crying like, God damn it, get off me.
Girl.
Oh my God.
That
That was
bitch was
like
right.
torture then.
I
Oh
used
my
to fucking
goodness.
cry.
That
Then
was torture.
that
That's
that's
torture.
when I got
Yeah,
that's when I
yeah.
got caught. That's when I started going like getting involved in like into the that's why I got the sex toy business. Cause I kept saying I wanted to start going to the sex store. So I started going to the sex stores and talking to my friends, and they was like, girl, go get you some toys. We used to get done. I used to go in the bathroom and just work on myself. That I had to go.
Girl, that's a hot mess.
I had to
Yeah.
go. Oh, hey, boo, we miss you, Black. You know who that is?
Hey.
You know who that is?
Who the
That's my old nurse.
Yeah, hey. I'm like, I know who that
Hey, boo.
is.
But yeah, that was crazy. I couldn't do it. I had to.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that. If it ain't pleasing, you got to work it.
I
Yeah,
think
You
it
get
I
them
could have
little
been
toys
more.
and you got to get to work.
yeah. And after a while, I was just like, this can't be life. I'm 20, so I done wasted my whole 20s with this motherfucker. And I'm like, this can't be life, Lord. It got to be something better
And
than
you
this.
found your better.
I
Oh,
know.
child. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I got me a young tenderoni.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, it's crazy. That's that to me.
Yeah,
Like a
that's
lot of people,
rough.
like what's important in a relationship. We're not talking about marriage because every relationship have there
trust.
are things that you need in
Yeah.
relationship, and intimacy is important. You
Correct,
Yeah.
know,
correct.
It is.
and sometimes some people just don't have the drive, or some people just don't have the, and it's not even about the size of it, it's how a lot of
It.
people be
Yeah.
saying it's not even the size, it's just about how, because sex starts in the mind, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You
I
Yeah.
got to be sending me little cute
Yeah.
shit
Because
throughout the day,
you can
little,
stimulate yourself by thinking about it. So you're right.
yeah,
I mean, sex
mhm,
yeah,
does start in the mind.
I agree. Yeah, you can have
you can
you
send,
can get a little trust. Rocco say
yeah.
trust.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely trust.
trust is me personally in a relationship, and I said that when we did our round table. I don't know why, but I'm just stuck on respect. I think to me, you have to respect me.
Rock on.
I see it. I see it, girl.
You know what? You need to get your ass on here. Send a request.
I know. But that's
But
what
Can
you
we
yeah,
got
do
to do too. If a
can we put
person
another
got
one
your
on?
mind, if the
I
person
think it
already
said
booked your
4.
mind,
Okay.
yeah, you know,
Yeah,
everything
but you know
else,
what? But she right though. Fuck with the brain first. You
everything
gotta
else
get
will
me.
come. Yeah,
You gotta have me so fucked up when you come through that door. I'm gonna jump on you. You know.
exactly.
But you and it you got is women. We stimulate mentally. That's why a lot of people say when a woman cheat on a man is really bad for the man because they get us. If you cheat on somebody, they get
In
you
your mind,
mentally.
yeah, get you wrapped up.
They
Yeah,
get you
Well, that's
mentally.
because we for the most part we follow with our emotions. So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we don't just fuck to be fucking. You know
yeah,
yeah.
what I'm saying? So if we cheat on if we cheat with somebody else, we evidently we feel something for
Like
you.
Rocco said,
that mind
if you
already
cheat on
gone.
somebody,
Yeah,
that motherfucker done fuck your mind. Like they done got you fucked up in the mind to where you. And that was a lot when I back in the day when I was younger and I was stepping out. It was like I said, financially. That's why they say sometimes, do you want a man that got money or do you want a broke man? Financially, I needed and wanted for nothing. My
hmm
Yeah.
kids were straight,
Yeah.
but I wasn't happy. And it was more
I
because
feel that.
mentally he used to talk to me any kind of way because he knew he was a great provider.
hmm
I had to like do what he wanted to do and how he wanted to do things. And then I had a damn daddy. Every time I tried to run away and come back home, the motherfucker was telling me go back to my husband. You know what I'm saying? And it
That's why
wasn't,
that's why I get my ass up and go to work now.
yeah.
Like I'm not saying he would do it, but I ain't giving him the opportunity to do it. That's why I
Correct,
get up and
correct.
And
go to
that's
work and make my
and that
own
was the
damn money.
thing. And that was the thing for me. I was in college, I was married, I was raising kids, and it was like a lot for me. And I wasn't financially able to. That's why
Do
I
it by
kind of
yourself.
moved here because I was like, I want a divorce. And he was like, I don't, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. And if you do go and get somewhere to live, you ain't gonna have no nigga because I'm gonna be at your place all the time. I was like, well, I got to get the fuck out of Florida
Yeah,
because
Mm-hmm.
I can't stay nowhere around here because you're gonna follow me everywhere. So I got the hell on and came
Right.
here because it was just like, and I was like I said, stacking my little money and
Right.
working hard and trying to do what you got. That's why a lot of women need to have their own shit.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
Yeah.
you never want a man to be like, you ain't going nowhere, you ain't gonna never leave me. And I contemplated, I waited 16 years, but
Mm.
shit, on the fifth year, I was ready to go, but I ain't had no money.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
mama taught me that. All right, get your ass up and go to work.
Every
Yeah.
Yeah.
day. That's why I tell some people, like with one of my kids, my oldest kids, that I was like maternity leave. I don't even know what that is. I never did the 6 week thing. I Yeah, I had to go straight back to work. Bleeding
Yeah.
and all, got to go back to work because I'm like, no,
No.
you can't talk to
And
me any
see,
kind of way for a few dollars now.
and
Right.
that was different from me. From me, I was I was a stay-at-home mom for 3 years. I was going to school and I had the little one, but I was a stay-at-home mom for 3 years.
I did it
And
too.
I was like, every time I need to go to the store, get, my girly stuff, I was like, can I have this? And can I
Yeah,
have
I
that? And
can't.
then you isolated me. You moved me from Miami to Orlando away from everybody. No family, just me, you, and the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I had no resources, anything. You was going out to work every day. You was meeting friends and you
Right.
was meeting people. I'm stuck home with 2 little kids, and then
Every day,
messed around and
all
got
day. I
pregnant and
can't.
had another one. And I didn't
Yeah.
know anybody, didn't have any friends, wasn't going anywhere, didn't have a life. And 'cause it's hard. You
Yeah,
got
that's too
a
much.
lot of people that be like they want to be stay-at-home moms. You got to price unless you got a rich family.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can, you got a mama and a daddy that's breaking you off on the side. Them motherfuckers will treat you any kind of way.
Yeah, like no,
Yeah,
I agree. I
I
agree.
did stay at home for 2 years, but he didn't, treat me any kind of way. But it's like after so much, you like getting up, getting the kids to school, cleaning up by 10 o'clock. I ain't got shit to do. Like,
Yeah.
Right, girl.
let me. So I took my ass
I
back
used to
to
do
school first.
crochet. I was doing crochets. By the time the kids was little, so by the time we moved to Orlando, my baby he was doing he had just turned 5. My oldest was turning 5. So he was doing kindergarten. So I had KK with me, and then I was pregnant with Keenan, and then it was like by the time you put them down for a nap, get the food ready, and shit, ain't nothing to do.
Yeah.
Right. That was my
Because
thing.
now I had girlfriend, now if I be a stay-at-home mom now, that's different, you know. I didn't have no car. We had one car. You took the car all day. You were gone all day. Didn't have to work. You were going hanging out with your co-workers, and going to the bar and shit. I'm home all day with chillings
Hell
and
no.
then and stuff like that. And it was horrible.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And then think about doing that, early 20s, when all your friends are in college at the dorms.
Going right.
I'm
Stuck at
I'm
home.
doing I'm doing conventional college, you know what I'm saying? Well, I can't experience that with my friends, and you watch them, having a good time and going out and hanging out, and here you are, you a whole wife with two fucking kids at 23 years old.
I
Mm-mm-mm.
mean, I was the same way. 23 with 2 kids. Like,
Crazy.
yeah.
It's
That's why I
I
hard.
can't.
stopped
I
it
can't do
then.
the stay home thing at all.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I was
Right.
like,
I tried, like I
I
said, I
gotta get
tried
a
it for
little
2 years.
job or
And
something.
yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's too much. Especially got to ask for money, ask for a few
Yeah.
dollars. Yeah, I can't.
But so my situation, what was so funny about it was like when I wasn't working and spending the money, he asked and asked and asked, and what you spend such and so for? Got my ass a job and was still spending his money. He ain't say nothing.
Cause he
Hmm.
knew he knew you had a little backup. You had a little backup fund. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we first started off, things was, we were young. Things was tight. But as we progressed and stuff, and his career got better, I didn't stress about it. Money wasn't an issue for me. That's one thing I can honestly say. Them coins was always there. I was just not happy. And I think my sister was like, girl, if you're not happy, just get up out of there. And I was like,
But
but
it's
I like,
easy for somebody to tell you that, though. It's
but
easier, right? It's easier said than
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
but I like,
Yeah,
and
it's
I was like, but
easier
I like
said than
my house, and I like my cars, and I like,
yeah. The
then,
material
I
Yeah, the
like my
things.
materialistic
lifestyle.
stuff. Yeah,
The
but your
material
peace
stuff.
is everything.
Yeah.
To
And to
have
me,
peace.
that it made us look good at for us to be so young, we was doing so well financially.
Hmm.
To me, I was young and immature, so my parents were so proud of me, was proud of us. We were so young, and we just had it, financially we had it. And that was like, and I tried to keep up that facade,
Right.
like I'm gonna
Trust
be in
me,
here
I
because,
get I get
yeah,
everything.
try to make everybody else happy, until I sat down and I realized for my stuff, and I started crying. I was like, I'm not, but are you really happy, girl? You're not really happy. You're not really happy. And I had to understand that for me to, make a move. And I tell my husband today, I'm like, moving here was the best decision. I thought about going to Chicago. I thought
Hmm.
about going to Maine.
And see,
I
that's the
thought
thing. You don't
about
want to raise your kids in Chicago.
and I was going to transfer to Chicago because our corporate
Hmm.
office was there.
Mm.
But then I was reading up on gangs. And I was like, do I really want to raise my boys
No, no.
in Chicago with the gangs?
Hmm.
And I was like, I thought about it. Then I was like, what? My mom is here, my sister here, my brother was here in Georgia. And I was like, I need to go where I have support,
Right.
If I need to start over like this, I can't just go somewhere where I don't know anyone. I mean, at that point, I had I had been at my job around 8, 9 years. So I had built up, a nice little chunk of change that I was able to live off. But I was just like, I need to go where my support is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's when I moved here. I was like, that's the best thing. That's the best decision I ever made, because I met the love of my life. And I was just like, that's the
Woo-hoo.
best decision I ever made, moving here.
Rocco say,
The,
Lord knows what he was doing making me because, man, if I had a boyfriend or a husband,
Girl, you been killed one of them.
let me tell you,
these niggas
I,
make you want to shoot them in the head.
I tell people
Girl.
all the time, I said, what would you do for y'all and people that's listening too? What would you do if for the females? What would you do if you was a man for 24 hours?
Probably fuck everything walking just to
That's
see how
what
I
I
feel because
said.
that's what they do.
Me and you are here.
Hmm.
I said the same thing. I said
I don't
I would
know.
go and lay up because I want to know what a nut feels like for a man. Because it
Right.
don't make no sense that men love sex so
The
much.
shit, the
I
shit
want to
they
know
do
what it
for
feels.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to know what it feels like.
Yeah. I
Oh,
would.
man. Ugh. I wouldn't
What
even.
would you do if you was a man for 24 hours?
I wouldn't be fucking. I know that. I don't know.
What would you be doing?
What would
I
you
know you
I
do?
wouldn't
don't
cheat.
know. Sitting home playing video games, scratching my balls.
You can sit home playing video games and scratch something else. You just don't want to be scratching your balls. You be doing that now.
Yeah.
Scratching my balls.
Because I said that. I said just to be a man
Ugh.
for 24 hours. I want to know. I want to know the. I want to know the feeling. I honestly want to know the feeling.
Because sometimes, because some niggas, they lose their mind over pussy. And it's like,
That's what
Yeah.
so many
yeah,
men have. And I'm talking about not even like the regular Joe Blow. You know, the regular Joe Blows lose a lot too. They lose good
yeah,
women.
yeah.
They lose jobs. But I'm talking about these celebrity dudes. These like all these coaches. They go chasing ass and
Lose
they
it
lose
all.
their entire
Lose it all.
careers.
Lose
Yeah.
it all.
They lose
Hmm.
all for, and that's what I'm saying. All for a little piece of pussy.
And is
What
it
is
worth it?
like? What like? And it's not like you're not walking around 24 hours catching one. It's a quick, whatever long it take you to stroke it, get your shit on, and move on. So why is it so many men are losing
Losing everything. Losing everything over a
everything,
piece
It's a
of ass. Yeah,
pussy. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
everything for
They
a
are.
little piece of pussy?
They are.
Everything.
They are. They are.
Yeah.
And for the life of me, you don't see women do that. Women ain't gonna lose they shit for no dingling.
Yeah. At
It's like I'm gonna say like for me, if I was to cheat, it has to be worth it. Like this nigga, he gonna have to bring to the table the same thing my husband brings to the table in
and
case
even
you
more.
right and he find out and it blows over and I feel like I want to be with him or whatever. You gonna have to do the same thing he was doing. You gonna still have to sustain me. So
And that's another thing too. When they cheat, they ain't cheating with no
they
high
be
level chick.
cool. Like
They
yeah,
be
Right.
go
cheat. They
Right.
cheat with the assistant. They cheat like the one basketball player guy, football coach. I think was it football for Michigan. He was
ahead.
with the training or the assistant or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
With the
they're not
help.
cheating.
They
They're
cheat with
not
the
cheating
help.
with people that's on their level, sort of say. They're cheating with the help, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and sometimes when people be in the same proximity for a long time and, co-working and they get to talking and shit like that, maybe that shit
Trying to put
happens.
Rocco coming on, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It is. It be for a moment.
Yeah,
That's
just
what
be
it
for a
be. It
quick
don't
hot
be for.
moment.
It don't be for a long
What's
time.
up, baby
Hey!
girl?
I got something to say.
Go
Okay,
Gone
ahead, say.
girl.
Go
Gone
say.
girl. Gone girl.
okay. You said why do they cheat with the
Yes.
things? Because us women are raised to be so hard now that trainees are doing better than real women. They
Yeah.
know
I could
how
see
to
that.
treat their man in certain ways that real women should, but
I
they're
could see that.
raised to be hard.
But some of these
Okay.
but some of these men though, they go to these jobs or they meet these people and they give them a whole better different vibe than they giving their old lady at the house too.
Yeah,
So
that ain't
Yeah.
doing
she probably
right.
hard because he giving her a hard ass fucking time.
And you
Yeah.
thinking, and at this point, you sick of that shit. So it's like I ain't finna bow down to this nigga, and he treat me any kind of way. But you
That is
absolutely
true
right.
too.
We
But
Yeah.
you're
have
right
we
though.
have this
But you're right.
condition to be hard, and everything, and because me, I don't submit like I should.
See,
And
but
I'm
just like
learning.
now,
I'm
some of
learning.
these people raising
I'm
their
so
boys to be their man instead of to be a little boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah,
boys are really they mother's niggas. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So when
Yeah.
the nigga step in the door, he doing the same shit the little boy doing.
yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
That's what he raising to do. So when that little boy grow up, guess who he gonna grow up to be?
The same way.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of floppish when you have trainees that's giving these men what real women should be given.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah. You are.
my thing is also because they pillow talk to them too, because they already feeling the training or the help. Oh, my wife
And I'm
ain't
not
doing
talking
this.
when I
Oh,
say
my old lady
trans,
ain't doing
I'm
this.
not
So
I'm
she
not
gonna
talking
portray
about the
herself
trans, and I'm not
as
talking
such.
and I'm not talking about transgender. I'm talking about these trainees
These
that be
women that's
working on
working
these,
below
yeah,
them.
working
Yeah,
for the
working below
football
them.
teams
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and the secretaries and all of
yeah,
that stuff. And to your point, Tisa, I'm learning submission because there was a point of time in my life when it was just me and my kids. So
Mm.
I was the mama, the daddy, I was running the house, I was doing all of this stuff. So single women that run their household, they tend to be extra strong.
and
And
boss
then
up.
when they
Yeah,
then when they find a good man that can lead, it's hard for us to release that
correct.
Okay.
that
That is
it's
true.
hard. It's hard enough. It's hard for us to kind of release, and it take a real strong man with some structure to
To
kind
deal
of
with it.
get you
Yeah.
Back
aligned,
in
you
that
know.
place. Yeah,
And
And
nine
and
times out of
I,
ten, that strong man had a father or a strong mother.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely. Yeah.
yeah. And I like, and with me too. My husband is a good guy. You know, he's strong, and I let him lead. So I'm slowly but surely releasing. Cause and every now and then I start taking over again. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mean no harm. It's just that it comes natural to me
Right.
because,
Right.
like I said on the podcast, I grew up with a very submissive and a very timid and a very soft mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I grew up all my life saying I ain't gonna be like this. I ain't gonna be like this. So I put this wall up,
That's what hardened you.
and
Yeah.
I
so
remember telling my husband a few years
my
ago.
question is this: if you had a man, a husband that was not financially stable or not financially all there, would you still submit?
I would
You,
say,
but that's
I,
that's
I
the
would say
word
yes.
though.
I
I
mean, because like when we first moved here, like we didn't have shit. Derek wasn't making no money. It was me, him, and our two kids. We were staying in a one room efficiency. Like he didn't have, but I had to let him be a man.
Yeah,
Because when they're not making that, what they think, and you're not letting them, that's just
that's
makes
worse.
it worse. It makes the
That's
situation
worse.
worse.
If you
Yes.
can't support your man, if you can't support, if you know a
While he
man got,
down,
if
yeah,
you know, if you know a man
good.
got potential, and you
Right.
know a
And he's
man got,
trying.
and
Yeah.
he's trying. Now, if you sitting around and doing shit all day, then I
Right.
got a problem. But if you
Right.
trying and I see you trying, I
correct.
got you 10 toes fucking down. I'm gonna be broke with you. I'm
I
gonna
agree.
be rich with you. You know what I'm saying? But if you just ain't doing shit and like Blue said, you just a motherfucking bum,
Yeah. It's different.
Please
then
don't
Don't
then
start.
get
I
me
got
started with that
then
bum
I
stuff.
got a
I want to be on
problem.
here.
Yeah. No, but yeah, if we're gonna be broke together, we're gonna be broke together. We'll live, we could lay up in the house with just a pallet on the floor, a blanket and a pillow. As
Yeah,
long as we working together to build something, I'm with you. But if
Baby, when
I'm
I
over
say
here
we was
busting
and
broke
my
I agree
ass,
together,
too. I mean, I
we
agree
was
with that.
broke
But
together.
my thing is holding them down and doing all of that, and then you have the audacity to cheat.
now that's
That
a
part.
motherfucking
Difference
problem.
You
between
have the
holding
audacity
it's
to
a
cheat,
difference between
nigga.
holding
You ain't
somebody
had
down
two
and being a
nickels to
fool.
rub together.
Now then, that's when I will whoop your motherfucking
Then
ass.
when you get them, then when you get the money, when you get there, you want to try to dog me.
Then
Yeah,
then you want then you want to
Yeah,
leave me.
that's
Then
the
you want to
problem.
leave. See, that's that crime of passion.
yeah.
Yeah,
But that's what
That's
got
when
that's
you
what
just
had
go ahead.
people up and down. Should I support while you down? Because it all depends on the person. Then you come
That's
up
when
and
that's
you give me
when
your
y'all
ass
gonna
to
be trying
kiss.
to y'all gonna be. I'm gonna be giving y'all the bank account number so y'all can go get the money out the bond. Cause that's when I'm gonna get locked up because
yeah.
ain't no way but men they do it all the time.
They do it
You
all the
hear
Correct.
time.
stories all
Exactly.
the time.
Absolutely.
These women arrive with their booze. But women do it too. Men
Yeah.
will
Yeah,
ride
that's
with
what
their
it is.
women. It's not just when men do it. Men
Yeah,
will
that's
Yeah,
ride
true.
with a woman as soon as she elevate. Not all women do that, but as soon as
some
she elevate, he ain't good enough. What's that
right.
movie? What was that movie? Was it
With the Raji?
Testimony.
yeah, why
Acrimony.
did I get married? What was
No,
Acrimony.
it?
with
Yeah,
the
acrimony.
Raji.
Yeah.
Acrimony
Acrimony,
was
yeah.
like that.
Yep.
Um, it's like you have men that they ride with you, they go through with you, you broke, you going through stuff, they there, and then once you make it, you feel like now you don't want the janitor no more. You was good with the janitor, but
Yeah.
now
Mm.
you don't got the big office with the big windows. Now you
You
looking
don't
at
want
the
to know.
CEO now. Now
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
want the CEO. Now the janitor that's on the first floor ain't good enough for you. You
Correct.
know?
Correct.
You get to
So
see it all. All he gonna do is dog your ass out.
yeah. So you just got to be careful, but you see more men do it than women, though. You'll see a woman will leave her career, will be stay-at-home mom, will raise the kids, will do
Help him
all of that
through
while this
everything.
man
Help him
build his
through. Yeah.
resume and stuff. And then as soon as he get to the top or the kids get a certain age, now you don't want. Now you want a younger version.
Correct.
You know, now
Mm-hmm.
she too old, and then now this lady done stayed 30 years raising your kids and being your house, your
Hmm.
wife. She
And
don't
don't.
have no,
And
now there's
again,
no,
and most of them don't have no education. You
yeah,
know,
they
they sit home,
workforce,
no
they,
career, no
yep,
social life.
they've been
Yeah.
out the workforce for years, and now, thank goodness for divorce, and sometimes, a woman get a little piece of change,
Yeah.
depending on what state you in, but
Yeah.
shit.
But you know the niggas doing that too now. They getting divorced
Oh,
and they got a little piece of change.
Oh,
So
these men are raggedy now. They raggedy as hell. Look at Mary J. Blige's husband, Sherry husband.
shit,
Um,
Offset. He did the same thing to Cardi. She just settled and gave him like millions of dollars
Like
just to get him to fuck
you
away
see
from
what I'm
her.
Candy
saying?
Burris just did that with
Yeah,
her husband
Candy.
Todd. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, him too. Yep.
And what
What
was the
poor
lady
poor
with the talk show? What's her name? Wendy Williams.
yeah, poor Wendy lost her goddamn man. That man was so trifling to her. She
Yeah.
lost her goddamn mind.
Yeah.
I think that's what that was too. Up behind that man. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Oh man, I'm telling you, we went to school with a girl. And they said she was walking up and down the street. She had got crazy, and they found out she lost her mind over a man.
Mm.
Now I don't know if the man did some voodoo on her. I don't know about all that, but I know she lost her mind over some damn man, and she was walking up and down the street crazy over a
Crazy.
man.
Hell no.
Ain't no
Yeah.
goddamn way.
It's too much out here.
I love my husband with everything in me, but I'm not
But I
going
think about
crazy. I'm not.
myself before I let them drive me crazy.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not gonna be walking backwards, barking.
yeah.
I ain't doing all that shit.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I love you,
Absolutely
but I
not.
ain't gonna be doing that at all.
But yeah, these relationships are crazy.
Yeah, it'll take you
And
up.
then don't talk about me and my daughter was talking today, and don't talk about them friendships. What they call them the worst. Them I think friendship breakups are worse than a romantic breakup.
It depends on how long you've been friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on how long you've been friends. So yeah, I can attest to that.
Because most of them
Hmm.
you do pillow talk to your girlfriends all the time, you know.
Yeah.
And then when they
That's
cross
why I don't
you,
have many, because if I confide in you and we supposed to be all that and then you backstabbing, bitch, we finna
yeah,
fight.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
Yeah.
why people use that word friend too loosely. I
Yeah.
always say that,
And you
you
as
can't.
you get older, you have to, I can honestly say my friends that we're not as tight anymore like my younger friends. I can
Mhm.
honestly say as nothing I've ever said to either one of them ever, no one
It
ever
can be
came back and
repeated.
said they said this.
mm,
Right.
And we talked about some shit and we used to do some shit.
exactly.
So I,
Absolutely.
I love and appreciate them for that. But I think as I've gotten older, I've just we kind of were going separate ways.
Well, life
And
happened.
yeah,
Life
and
getting away. But
life,
y'all can
and it kind of,
still go months or even years without talking. And once you do talk, and it's still like you talked yesterday.
Correct.
mm-hmm,
I mean, that's
Those are the friendships. Yeah.
right.
yeah.
Right.
And I don't, me personally, I don't like friendships where you always, every time I call you, it's a problem. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that drains you.
Yeah.
That drains your energy. Yeah.
That drains me, and then it's always a man problem. Then you putting them spirits in my head. Then my poor husband come home, ain't
You
did
beating
shit to
you
me,
beating him over the
And I'm
head.
mad at
I
him
just want to
because of
whoop
the
his
shit you
ass for
going
no
through.
goddamn
Right.
reason,
Yeah.
because you don't put all that stuff in my spirit. And
Correct.
and you putting all that negative. That's why I say I need to be around, happy couples,
Positive
people that
people. Yeah.
we all have problems, but I want to be around people that every time I talk to you, man, he did this and the nigga did that and he did this and I'm about to do this, and then my poor husband done worked hard on that. This happened to me.
Right.
I'm talking to you all day, 8 hours,
Mm.
all day throughout the day, and every time it's something that a nigga did something to you,
Yeah.
And all
and
that
then
shit, all that bad energy and all
yeah,
that shit is jumping off of her onto you
yeah,
and
then
getting
the
in
poor
your
man come
head and
home,
Yeah.
yeah.
done worked
Yeah.
hard all day, and here I come interrogating him on some
But
bullshit.
you can't be letting people put their trash in your trash can. You got enough in your own. You got to tell them,
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's like,
your ass
That's
and
what I
I
somewhere.
say,
understand that,
I
but
can't deal with
sometimes,
your
Yeah.
problems. I got my own. And
You
if
got
I'm going,
your own
like, really,
trash.
like, if I'm going through something, it has to be really bad for me to even like reach out and tell anybody
yeah,
about it. 'Cause, like me, I suffer my shit in silence. My
I
misery
do
don't
too.
like company. I'm not trying to make you miserable because I'm miserable. So
Yeah,
I'm like, and then I don't need nobody in my ear with, girl, if I was you, oh, you're not
yeah,
me.
yeah.
So I don't talk to people about
And that's
my
one thing I've
problems that I have.
learned. I tell people all the time, I said, I listen to you all day. Like I used to have strangers just come telling me their business. I guess I just had that look. But I talk to you all day, and you could tell me anything that you and your man going through. I would never open my mouth, part my lips, and say leave.
Yeah.
Right,
I would
Oh,
never.
damn, so
You better tell them. You better
right,
damn.
tell them. I
Oh,
would never. I would never tell
Blame her, Rob.
anybody. I would never tell
Blame her.
anybody to leave, because ain't nobody gonna tell me to leave mine.
Correct.
right,
I don't care
right,
how much I say he get on my nerves, he doing this or this and this and that. Bitch, you can tell me to leave my husband all day. If I want to leave my husband, I'm gonna leave my husband if I want to leave
right.
him.
That's gonna be
Correct.
your
So
choice.
Exactly.
Right.
I've learned not to tell people to do that. I give you my sound advice, and my number one thing is like, child, when you ready, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
When you
Exactly.
ready,
You
you
tired,
know.
you know you tired.
It,
You'll
it,
know you
it could
tired.
it could be 30 years from now. We having the same conversation. When you ready, you'll know. It
Yeah.
took me 16 years
Yeah.
Right.
to realize. Well, I been knew, but I was holding on financially. But it took me 16 years to say, this is enough, Lynn. You
Yeah.
Right.
you 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 getting
yeah.
up in your 30s, and you don't wasted your whole 20s, and come on, you got to get up out of here.
Yeah.
And
Right.
When you tired,
I didn't want to break up. I didn't want to
What you
break the
say, Rob?
family.
when you tired, you tired. It is
When
Yep.
true.
you
You
They
tired,
tired,
you
you
used to
tired.
tired.
tell me that
My
all day
kids,
long. My mama taught me that. She was like, okay, when you tired, you tired. And I
when
go
you
back,
tired,
go
you
back,
tired.
go back, go back. When I ain't go
And
back
but
no more,
you
she
gotta know
said,
when you're
now you
tired before it's
tired.
too late. Cause some people, they be tired and they don't leave, and they end up stroking out, getting
Yeah.
killed, and all of
Right.
that stuff. So grace, and thank God for grace and mercy. I was also scared. One of the reasons I was scared to leave was for my life, because I was told many a times, if I can't have you, nobody else can.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
This nigga
Asia Jackson.
pulled a gun out
Oh,
on
did,
me in
did
front
that
of
to
my
you?
mama,
Yeah.
and my little kids. I should have left then.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So
I
he
was
always
scared
say
to
what he
leave.
should have did. Yeah.
Yeah, I was scared to leave then because, you know, I was afraid for my life. I was afraid for my children. When people mental state, when they're in love and stuff, I'm a bad mama jamming. Imagine me in my 20s, bitch. I was a bad bitch.
I know that's
Girl,
right.
stop
I was a
lying.
bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, I was the best thing never came through that
Act
man's
like
life.
that, see?
Sister, don't play with
So
that
I
little bad bitch.
knew. So when they got them something they ain't never had, they want to hold on to it, but they don't want to
Yeah,
act right.
yeah, no.
They don't want to act right. So
They say they done upgraded.
they don't upgrade. They don't upgraded. I
Oh
couldn't
my
go out. I used to
God.
go to my kids' football games with my stilettos on and shit, and I said, can you be like the other mamas? Can you wear sneakers and can you wear tennis shoes and baseball cap and polo shirt? Nigga, that was when you met me. I had on my booty shorts and I was fine.
Okay.
Don't be trying to get with me now and change me. You
That's
know
what
what I'm
they
saying?
do. That's what they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
You say you supposed to
Now all of a
use
sudden,
some home
now
makeup.
I gotta be in sneakers and baseball caps and polo shirts and shit. That wasn't my vibes,
Right, right.
Or put on that sheet.
Yeah, put a sheet and just have your eyes out, So, but
I definitely
it was
understand.
crazy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know.
So, Rocco, you say you be fucking their brains up first too.
I got to. I got to see where you at, but
You be
sometimes when,
you
when
be
you have
throwing game.
multiple brains, you don't know which one. So I'm learning. Shit, I'm learning.
You say you
Oh,
dating
that's
them all.
right.
I'm learning. Yeah, but I got to get to the brain first to
Yeah,
know. You know what I mean? Because I can be on a date with you and throw out some weird shit.
yeah,
And
Right.
I feel about homeless. You come with some old bullshit. Like if you can't keep just that, keep me just entertained.
yeah. Intellect. You
Like
some my
my thing,
and
if you got to talk about other females that come in a restaurant or what somebody got
oh,
on,
see, that's shallow. That's
Yeah,
shallow.
I
that's a
ain't gonna.
problem.
Yeah.
That's it for you. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
a
Yeah,
problem.
No
I see what
call,
you're saying.
no
I see what
show.
you're saying.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
can
With
understand too.
me, what I'm gonna do is once I get you and I'm like, okay, she got a little something at the top. You know what I mean? Cause she quick to throw the bottom. I can get the bottom before I get something to eat now. Cause that's all
That's
the
what I'm saying.
last
Yeah.
like
And
this.
I think a lot of relationships. I think people need to be more in tune with the mental, because my thing is, yeah, you attraction is what got your attention, right? So the person was you
Yeah.
was attracted to the person.
The
That's the first reaction. The
That's the outer
attraction got
space.
the attention. But when I sit down with you and have a conversation, do you have some form of intellect that's gonna keep me intrigued?
Mm-hmm.
We don't
Yeah,
have to
because you
talk
can be
about
talking to a
politics.
fucking airhead that don't
Yeah,
know nothing, can't have a decent conversation
Right.
with them.
Right.
yeah.
It's a problem.
We don't have to talk about the economy, and we don't have to talk about Wall Street, and we don't have to talk about
Right.
politics. But we can just
It's a
have it
whole
just
lot
like
to
we
talk
talking
about.
now.
We
We can
can
just
talk
have an
about family.
engaged
It's
conversation.
a lot of stuff we
Correct.
can talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But once a person sit down with you and start talking about other people and other folks' fucking business, because that's all they got to talk about.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's
And
time to exit stage
I'm
left.
learning. I am at my tender age. I'm acquiring friendships on that same standard. I ain't fucking with you if I first hang out with you and you talking about the next bitch. I'm
Next
not
one.
doing
Right.
that.
Right.
If we talking about let's go to the spa, let's go hang out, let's go ride out, let's go to the lounge, let's go to the smoke lounge, let's go take some cute pictures, let's go have brunch. I'm on
Right.
that vibe. But if we
Right.
getting together and we congregating and you talking about the next bitch, that'll be the last time you see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't even call, bitch. Matter of fact, lose my number. I don't want to fuck with you no more like that.
Right. Especially like right off the rip, and that's all you
Right
got.
off the
Exactly. That's
rip.
Yeah.
all you can
Yeah.
talk
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm learning those
Red
type of
flag.
red flag. Yeah,
Red flag. Flag
Hey,
up.
there's red flags in friendships too.
yeah. They're red flags. Again, it's a time and a place for everything. Like sometimes you just want to crack a little joke and you want to cackle a little bit. That's fine. But every time I talk to you,
Yeah, I'll keep it going and just keep it
yeah, you want
going.
to
Keep
keep
it
it going.
going.
No, it's other things to talk about, girl. When we linking up, when we
Yeah.
going to have brunch, I loves me to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
When
Some
we going to get
talk about some
massages.
business ventures or some
Yeah,
Yeah.
girl,
Right. Yeah, how
let's
we
build.
gonna
How
grow
we gonna
our
get some
money, you know?
money, make some money?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
let's get these cars together. Shit, let's
Yeah.
do something.
Correct.
You
Right.
know, but
About both. Hell, cause 9 times out of 10, your friend got something that you congratulate them about, and you like
yeah,
there. Now I got somebody that can help me. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Teach me. I want
yes,
to
Right.
get growing
We
something.
can learn from
I
each
don't want
other.
to just hang around you just to hang around you. We gonna
Right.
grow
We can learn from
yes,
each other, you
and
know, because we
yes,
all got a special gift. Everybody
yes,
has something, you know,
yes.
that somebody else can learn from you.
And
right.
you gotta be a friend that's willing to help. Like I don't gatekeep. If I know about it, I'm like, girl, look, I found this out. Boom, boom, boom. Let's do this.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. Girl,
Yeah.
check this side out. Go look at this. Go look at that. What I'm gatekeeping it for? If somebody had to show me,
But that's why a lot of us not prospering because of that.
yeah,
Because we're gay.
Yeah.
You
That's
know
how
what I
they
mean?
lose all
yeah,
their
Because
blessings
you
for
feel
real.
like I'm gonna outgrow you versus us just growing together. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
Right. Right.
Hey,
We can grow together.
Kendra.
yeah.
Hey, Kendra.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I'm like that too. If I learn something and if I learn and I find something, I'm going to share with the next person. I'm going to be like, girl, look at this. Look what I found. Look at this girl and this and this and this and that. And check them out. Call them and see this and this and that. And I would like if you learn something, or especially if you know I'm looking for something and you
Right.
don't found it and you holding on to it and you like, shit, that bitch I have to get it on how I got it. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have to
That
be
ain't a
like
real
that.
friend.
Right.
It
No.
shouldn't have to be like that.
But
Yeah.
that's what it is because everybody raised now to be in competition.
Yeah.
That's true.
Everybody is
Mm.
And everybody's raised my house. You know,
Mhm.
I'm looking out for my house. I'm looking, and now when I say for me, I said this year 2026 was a selfish year for me. And I said that because I'm a natural born giver.
Right.
a
And
Libra.
I've been giving and
You're a
helping, giving and
Libra.
helping, giving and helping and giving and helping. And it's like sometimes you look at your cup and your cup is really low and you looking
You don't feel
around and it's
everybody
like,
else is
damn,
up.
whould gonna fill it for me?
Right.
Correct.
I don't feel help you
So
feel yours. Who gonna help me feel mine?
Correct.
so early this year when 2026 entered, I said this year was gonna be a selfish year for me. And I was me and some of the girls on the job, we was talking. I'm gonna travel. I make good goddamn money not to be enjoying life. You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I said
That's
I'm
me.
gonna travel. I'm gonna get outside. I'm gonna do stuff. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna buy me a new car.
Okay.
I'm gonna do stuff to make me happy. And
That's right.
I do tend to I am an emotional spender. So I'm trying to control that. But shit, I can't take it with me.
That's what I've been taught. You know, yeah, I got, you know, money saved up for a rainy day, but yeah, but
Yeah,
if I see something I want, I'm gonna get it. If
yeah.
see if I want to go somewhere, I'm going.
Girl, like that's like from birthday. I was online and I think Black had sent us a link for MSC cruises. And I said, let me check this shit out. This cruise look nice. I was online and they had a good sale. I looked at my husband, I said, we going on a cruise for my birthday. He was like, okay.
Look, I done booked
Hey,
ours, and I told Derek
Queen.
that we going. And
Yes.
what else he gonna say? I done booked ours now,
Yeah.
so
And he was like, okay. And I ran and got that credit card so fast before my mind changed. I said, boom, boom, there it go. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like we
You got to enjoy life.
you got them because it's
Yeah.
like I was like, damn. I sit here and I go to work every day. You know, you pay bills. I don't want to work to pay goddamn bill. That's why sometimes I be like, damn, I wish my mom was still alive. I'm in a financial state right now
that you can help save your
where
money.
I spoil the hell out of her. You see what I'm
I'm
saying?
here. I'm
Girl,
here.
bye. You don't got all my money. You don't got all my money. No.
Look, mine right in the next
Mm-mm.
room, and she trying to move out, and I'm like, no, but
Uh,
hey,
Yeah. And I say that all the time, like, damn. You know, the Lord has blessed me to be in a good financial state. And I'm like, damn, I wish my mom was here because she'll be spoiled as hell. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Because so you just gotta pay it back to your parents.
it's a
You
cycle
know,
repeating
my
itself.
daddy all
Yeah,
right. he got him a good wife now, and she, they living good. So he don't need nothing. But my mama, has she been here? So it's just sometimes you think about life and how things happen. And I got my kids. Got to make sure. I don't care how old they are, they still my babies. They gonna always be in my pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if I got it, God damn it, they got it.
That's right.
But
Mhm.
it's like you kind of look at stuff. So I'm like, man, 2026, God gave me good health, and I'm body and I'm able. I can get up and go to work every day, and I'm blessed. And I'm like, why not just live your life?
And
Yeah,
enjoy
I'm
it to the
definitely
fullest.
enjoying mine. I'm definitely enjoying mine. Got to grab my kids out. They good. Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
enjoying my life.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. I said if I see it, if I see it, I want it. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to hubby
Some-
first. You got to make sure. I'm like,
Sometimes I don't even talk to him. I just bad and then have to deal with the consequences later.
I'm like, babe, we doing this, okay?
I
And he
need to go
always tell me,
find
like,
you
when I
some
told him,
milk.
I said, I want the new car. I want it. He was like, you never tell me no. I ain't gonna tell you no,
Right.
or
Yeah.
if you do, I get the pouting, but
Yeah,
but
because we're
it's,
working on me a new car too, so I can just park Corella. Yeah.
yeah.
So, mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy. Let me
Yeah.
call my brothers.
You set your ass up. You just stay
They in
out of this.
trouble.
You stay out of this.
Let me call my
Yep,
brothers.
Queen. I
'Cause,
agree. Definitely, you
dang.
got to enjoy life.
Who
Oh,
said
Doing
I
I
had
can't
things
see?
yeah,
gonna
I had
stress you
Amazon
out.
packages too. I do too. I had Amazon packages too.
Oh,
I have lots of
Yeah.
Amazon packages.
Look, I just got two. Some came in today. I had to take about one box and put them in another, so he come home
I
Friday.
look, wait, look.
I'm snitching, so come on.
Okay.
Look,
And
look.
one was at the door yesterday when I came over.
Look, Amazon
Stop
is the
telling my
devil. You
business.
hear me?
Stop telling my business.
Yeah.
My mom, like you got another package.
Yeah, I be telling even the kids, I'm like, we get packets. I'm gonna start leaving a little refrigerator and refreshments for the people. They knock on the door all day long.
And then my
Yeah,
daughter, she be fucking me up because she'll order stuff and have it sent here in my name through Amazon because we share the same account.
yeah.
And she'll order the stuff and have it sent to my house in my name. And I'm like, why didn't you get it to your house?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got enough shit coming here.
Don't
Yeah.
get you in trouble.
When in my old relationship, because again, like when they ain't really working like that and the man holding all the money. In my old days, I used to have shit in the car and stuff like that. But now with Amazon just frequently coming around this cul-de-sac 30 times a day,
Oh
I
my
can't even hide shit. My
goodness.
husband be like, you got a package at the door. You got a package at the door. Is that yours? That yours?
Okay.
Sometimes I be looking at his goddamn name on. I say, what you done?
You
What you
know
got?
what?
What you got?
Right. And they'd be like, none of your business. You be all up in mine. I'm like, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna open by him being gone all during the week. Yeah, I'm gonna open this shit. I want to see what you bought.
I know
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Might be a surprise to you, Nosy.
Well, I know how to close it back like I ain't even opened it.
Oh, see, you a pro. I
Right.
can't do
I
that.
know how to close it back like it has never been opened.
You just told
Yeah.
your secret. See, he gonna watch this and be like, you be going through my shit.
He still
Still
can't
leaving
tell
gate
it.
closed.
He still can't tell it though.
Yeah, milk.
Oh
One
gosh, I
packet
hear
to
you,
my
Queen
50.
Corn. You be mad when he get one package to your 50. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, boo.
And be nosy want to know what he done bought, right?
Okay, from that one packet.
One out of
Uh-huh.
50. Woo.
Like we'll get stuff all and I see what she said. We'll get stuff all day. He'll get one little package. But see, he especially with him, he'll be like, something coming for me. Look
That's
out for the FedEx. Look out
that's
for
what.
this. And
Yeah.
I'll be like, what you got? What you getting?
Did I get a package today? What you order?
I do the same thing. But yeah, them Amazon, FedEx, especially when we was getting all this stuff before I decided to change the car, and we was getting all this shit every day. Like my foyer had his stuff for his car, my stuff for my car. It was loaded out there, And I had to
That
make,
was
I
us
said,
when
move
we
this
first
back to
started
the
doing.
family room because I don't be liking all that stuff as soon as you open the door like that.
That
Okay,
was us when
I
we
just
first
don't.
started doing our cars. He had shit coming, I had shit coming. And yeah, that's how it was when we, yeah.
And I'm like, fuck it. I already bought it, even though I'm changing the car.
As
You know,
long as it's on that
I'm
one.
still gonna mod what I got. Just fuck it, because I'm not getting rid of the Acura. So
All right. Yeah, I just need something to get me back. I'm tired of driving my car back and forth to work. So
yeah.
I gotta get something else. But it's like I don't want nothing simple. So that's the problem. Like I had that
I mean,
BMW
if
when I
it's your everyday, what do you want for? I mean,
was
you just
I'm
going
gonna
back and
say,
forth
what
to
now.
work.
sisters?
So
Listen,
now I want a BMW. You know, I had a
Okay.
BMW when I was in Phoenix, that rental, and that thing was bad. But he been looking at BMW, so I have it soon.
Oh yeah,
oh,
he gonna take good care. He gonna take good care.
Okay.
I
He
wanted the
was,
BMW.
he
I
was
wanted the BMW convertible too, but I'm like, you know what?
I want a
Mm-mm.
convertible. I mean, because when I got my Camaro, I didn't want a convertible when I got my Camaro. All I
I
just
want
wanted
a
was a sunroof.
convertible.
All I wanted was a sunroof. But he had already went and got it and you know, filled out the papers for the convertible. So I was like, and then I was a bitch about it at first because I didn't want it. So I was
Hmm.
like, well, I guess. And for a long time,
You
I
look
did
like a
not
Lexus
like.
truck to me. A Lexus truck.
I
You look like
want
a
them
Lexus
big.
truck kind
I
of
want
girl.
them big. I want them big.
Mm-mm.
I
Yeah.
want
So I think a BMW be good for you. That's what
girl,
I
that
wanted at
BMW,
first.
I love that car. And then it was like a hybrid. So
Yeah.
it was really, really good
Ah,
on gas and
let me
when I
tell
say
you,
that car was just good.
I had a hybrid Yukon. When the hybrids, remember the black one I had? It was
Mm-hmm.
a hybrid, but I didn't know what the fuck. I bought the car because I liked it because I wanted an SUV and I got a good deal on it and I liked it and it was a hybrid and it started acting up on me and everywhere I went it was because it was that's when hybrids was just coming out and
Mm.
nobody would touch it because they was like, this battery, if something happened to this
So they
battery, it's
didn't
gonna
know.
cost you $5,000
Oh
Mm-mm.
just for the
wow.
battery, and it's gonna do this, it's gonna do that. Nobody really wanted to touch it. And then one time I was driving and it stopped on me, like it kind of stalled, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I don't know nothing about a hybrid.
Hmm.
And I went and I traded it in. But I wish I would have kept that god doggone truck. That thing, it was black
It
with
was bad.
it was nice. It was black
I
with
don't know. I'll
peanut
take
butter
whatever.
interior. That shit was pretty.
But I drove that BMW the whole weekend and I was like, ooh, because you know I wanted a Porsche truck.
Okay.
And then he was like, the maintenance on them. And I'm like, well, shit, the maintenance on this Camaro ain't cheap either.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But then I drove that BMW. I done had a BMW before a long time ago, but I want a BMW. But
I can
if
see
he
that.
just give me another car to get back and forth to work and I can park this one, I'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be a
Cause
baby.
we was talking about. He was like, what you gonna do with all these cars? We ain't got but a 2-car garage. What you gonna do with all these
We don't have
cars?
but a two-car garage
And I
too.
was like, well, when I get my Challenger, I guess we'll have to back that Acura up and get and cover it at night or whatever.
Mm.
And park because the Challenger definitely gonna be the show car, and I just drive the Acura. That'll be, my everyday car.
Wow. Woo, woo, woo.
So, because if we want to go somewhere, we got the Tahoe. But yeah,
What you
but
got
I
going over there, Rock?
oh, about to cook a little crawfish and rice.
Oh, them was,
what you should
them
have
was
went to
two
that place we
roasted.
went to.
She
We
was
went to.
there. No,
Oh,
she
you
was
was there.
there.
Yeah, I
What
was
You
was
was
there.
that? Did
there.
she get the rice?
Did you get that
She got the
crawfish and
rice,
rice?
didn't you? Yeah, that's what she
Yeah, it's
had.
around. It's
That's where you
around.
went and got it from?
No, I'm about to cook it
No, she
myself.
cooking it.
I'm
You
about to
finna cook it.
a
Oh,
little
see,
yes,
you lucky.
right.
I ain't gonna lie, that thing was bad. I love that
I
rice.
told you that shit was good,
And
wasn't it?
Yeah, it
that
was
damn
good. It was
sauce.
good.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I don't eat that
God.
trash
Look,
stuff.
Good.
I wish I lived on that side of town. I stay in that damn restaurant, man.
Yeah, it was
That was
good for two
good.
days.
The shrimp was good. The fish was good.
You
Yeah.
say you ate
It
off
was
of it
good.
for 2 days?
I
I
did
did
Yeah.
too.
too. I did
Yeah.
Same.
too. That's gonna be the spot. I'm gonna have to take that hour and 10-minute drive to get.
Lord.
I just can't. I
Place,
don't do the seafood. I just can't. I just can't.
That was some good food over there, man.
Yeah,
That
definitely
was
in
some
the
good.
area we pulling up. It was good.
All I got was they fish, they whiting. That's all they had in there that I eat. They whiting and wings. That's it.
Yeah, they went.
Yeah,
That wing was fried fresh, and that crawfish rice was everything.
It was
I gotta go
everything.
back and get some of that.
Even the shrimp, it was good. Them fried shrimp, amazing.
yeah, they
I
Yeah.
were.
think it's the texture for me. I just can't eat that stuff.
And I think that place again, it's a small little spot, but the food is good. I think of their grease and their food. It's like everything was just so
It
good.
be
I hate
fresh.
that y'all
It
live
was
over there and I
good.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything was fresh. Yeah, you ain't even like taste no burnt grease or none of that.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
It was definitely good. Yeah.
Yeah, we be talking about some everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, the groceries,
The
everything,
turn, everything.
Hey man, y'all gonna have
everything.
me lit tonight, man.
What'd you
Y'all
say?
gonna have me lit. I've been lit.
You
I
been
like
lit
this.
tonight?
I like this for y'all.
You
I
like
like it for
this?
you too.
I like this for y'all.
Yeah, cause life. Sometimes you just wanna.
Y'all need to get me at that table though,
Yeah, we trying to
okay?
record. We
So
trying to
I can
record
be
next week.
myself, hot, open, and transparent.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can just
So let me say, okay, because this was getting to know. This was really technically Q&A, right? So
okay.
let me ask you a question. You open and transparent
Yes,
and real and raw with it.
yes.
Do you ever think you will be in another serious relationship? And if so, two-part question. And if so, how long you think it's going to take you to get there?
Well, for one, part one of your question, yes, I still believe in love. Nothing can
Okay,
separate me from love. You know what I mean? For two, I have to work on me first. I got to love me so I can love somebody else properly. You know what I mean?
that's a good
So,
question. That's a
yeah.
good response.
So
Yeah.
Right.
right now, I'm just enjoying me. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
Because I have to heal some things in
yes,
order to be out there because I don't want to bleed on nobody else. If I bleed on somebody else, that's gonna be just a waste of another
returning
some more
cycle. Yeah,
time. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't have time. I'm growing and getting older. So as I get older, you know what I mean, I'm maturing and I'm still learning. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I'm not ready, not at all. But God presented to me, if it's for me,
Yeah, give me one.
you know what I mean? So
mm-hmm.
I just take it as it go. But as of right now, I'm not looking for that. I just want to have fun and enjoy it and learn me.
Correct.
Okay,
And that's what people told me too when I've been single for 4 or 5 years, and people like, why are you still single? You have to work on you. You have
Right.
to love you back to your
Right.
recovery stage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't go into something and hurt that other person too.
Yeah.
yeah,
I read
like,
something.
like,
It was
and that's
like
a good point you
I'm
said.
not hard to deal with. You know, people like, oh, maybe you're hard to deal with. That's why you single. No, I'm not hard to deal with. I'm just not letting people play with me or play with my heart anymore. So
Yeah,
I'm
Because they
loving
ain't
me.
gonna do nothing but open up some old wounds, the same wounds that's already got a
Yeah,
scab on it.
yeah,
Open it back up, then
That's fine.
yeah.
I
Cause
don't want to waste no
sometimes,
time.
cause sometimes you think you're healed until something triggers you.
correct.
Like it's a lot of things. Like I think I be over, and I do be over a lot of stuff. But then you can see something or hear something, or even sometimes just think about something,
And it just
and you
pissed you off
trigger it,
all
and that
over
tells
again.
you all the time that you're not completely healed
Right
if
here.
you're still
Correct.
triggering.
Right.
If you're still triggering about minor things or little things or stuff like that, that means you still got some self healing to do. And
Yeah,
sometimes it takes years.
yeah. It's no time limit on that. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it takes years. So, okay.
Oh, okay.
So, Black, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
When
Oh, I thought you had lost your voice.
when do you think that
Oh, she can't hear you.
when oh, can we put on mute?
Oh, okay. No, I'm coming.
When
I'm good. All right.
when when do you think or when do you think your next level in relationship will come?
I'm thinking it's coming very soon.
Okay.
It's very soon. I'm dating now, so it looks promising. But again,
Okay.
like I said, foot on neck, foot on neck.
Yeah.
So
Put on that.
it's baby steps. You know, like I said, I'm not rushing or anything, but definitely baby steps. Learning each other, loving each other, trying to figure out the ins and outs.
Okay. When do you all, these for the unmarried ladies, so Rocco and Black,
Mm-hmm.
when do you all think that like how long you think the talk is like, again, like you say you're dating now, but how long you think the steps should be? You know, some people they
Like
say
the courting
two, like,
stage.
yeah,
Okay.
like they say 2 years. Like with
Oh,
me, me and my husband we have been knowing each other for a very long time. You know, and we were friends and, you know, stuff, you know, but we didn't really make it official until years in, you know, but we were friends and stuff for a very long time. He didn't know, but I put in, it was so funny because I put it in on my calendar, and I was like, okay, if he don't ask me to marry him on this, like on this particular date, I I was like, oh, if he don't ask me to marry him around this particular date, I think we just gonna have to cut it because at this point we've been together, we were living together, we've been through all the bullshit in the beginning, you know, and we
mm-hmm.
were friends. And then when we finally said, okay, we done been back and forth and all this other shit, now we want to make this shit official. We living together, we doing all this stuff. I'm like, if you don't, I had put on my calendar, if this joker don't ask me to marry him, anytime soon, boy, we gonna have a problem. I don't know. I'm gonna have to end this or something. I love my boo and everything, but goddamn, I don't want to be no girlfriend at my
Yeah.
tender age. I don't wanna be nobody girlfriend forever.
And that's
And
that's my part too, because I'm not fit to sit up here and do all these wifely duties. You
yeah,
feel me?
What's this?
And do all this wifely cooking. You feel
yeah,
me? And no ring on this finger.
yeah.
So
So, and
you
it was like,
you'll be
I think it
getting
was two.
hot boiled hot dogs.
It was two. I think it was 2.5 years in, or two and a couple of months in, and he proposed on Christmas. That was cute, you know.
I
And
got proposed to on Christmas.
Look
and I was
out.
like, okay, okay.
So yes,
I
I
said,
gotta
you did,
wait till
and
December.
let me tell you,
Rocco.
I was so shocked because y'all know my husband. He's such this macho kind of guy, and like he's just a sweetheart, but he got this exterior like he's just like this, you know. And when he did the whole get down on your knees for I was like, I was shocked because I didn't think he had that in him.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Like
y'all know
I didn't.
mine. I thought he was playing. So
Oh, really?
yeah, yeah, I did
That
not
is
take him
sweet.
serious at all.
Don't do my brother like that, man.
I did not. I
Yeah,
did not, and then he did it in front of my whole family, and I was like, "Boy, get up and stop playing with me."
You
oh
weren't no
That's
girl
all
to
you
do
doing.
wow.
that.
And see, and one thing about my husband, he do listen. Like I don't think he be listening, but he do listen because I've always said I just want something intimate, you know, between us. I really didn't want a big old thing, and he just did it. Like matter of fact, I wrapped my own Christmas gift because I was helping him wrap gifts, and I
Wrapped in,
didn't
didn't even
know.
know it.
I didn't know, so I was wrapping. We was wrapping the gifts and everything, and all of that, and none of that. And then when we got done wrapping it on Christmas, I said, I wrapped this, and he was like, open it, and I was like, you know, but he did, and I was just like, and I tell him to this day, I say, you know, I didn't think you had that in you because I always, you know, you just so strong acting
Quiet
all
and
the
laid
time.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, that I didn't think you was gonna do. I thought you probably gonna be like, "Huh, girl, get this ring. We get married." You know, because you know that's just how he is.
Yeah.
But he did
Mhm.
it the right way. I mean, we were engaged forever and a day, but
What's a forever in a day?
we was engaged for 5 years.
Oh, okay, we was engaged for 3. Oh, yeah, no,
Damn.
but
Why
we had
so
a
long?
well. You know what?
Oh my
It's like I guess he
God.
wasn't in a. I mean, we were living together. We had a kid. You know, or whatever. And it's like I feel like if I didn't push it, we wouldn't have. He wouldn't have. I was like, we living together, we doing everything. You nigga, you finna
As
marry me,
people
right? At
do,
this
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
right?
yeah.
Well, I'm a
With,
Libra. I'm a keeper. So you fuck with me, you stuck with me, but I have to
and
know
look, I'm
real.
with you. I'm a
I mean,
Libra
I
and
have
I'm
to
a
know you
keeper.
a real bitch. Like, hey, this ain't that. If I don't want that, it's just me. You know what
Yeah, and for
Yeah.
us, we had a lot of things that I wanted to just clear up. Being
Sorry.
this is both of our second marriages, we just wanted, want to make sure we was doing the right thing and going down the right. Like we was together forever, I felt like, but I think of when we officially decided to do it, it was just we just wanted to make sure everything was cleared up and
Mm.
things was going right before we signed our name on our papers because we looked at each
Yeah.
other and we said this is our
This is
second and
it.
our
We ain't doing it
last.
no more. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not doing it no more. God
right.
gave us a second chance. We
I
found
agree.
love the second time and we want to do it right. So
Yeah, and my thing was one and done. I'm like, if this shit don't work, I ain't doing it no more.
well my first one was forced hand.
Yeah, you
Um
said that.
So I wanted to get married because I wanted to and because I
Right,
loved the
right,
person that I
right.
was
Instead
marrying.
of being forced to
Yeah,
do it, I
not
get
somebody
that.
telling me this is what y'all going to do,
I get
So,
that.
yeah. So technically actually this is my first marriage. Not legally on paper but in my heart.
In your heart,
Yeah. But
I
yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
Okay. What if you had your dream since we're on marriage, if you had your dream because we courthoused.
We courthouse too.
So if you had your dream marriage, what would it look like?
Hmm.
My
Um,
dream
I
marriage.
mean, your dream
Dream
wedding,
wedding.
not marriage,
I would
wedding.
want back. So okay, so y'all know we come like this year. We coming up on 25 years.
wow.
I
Mm-hmm.
told him.
Yeah.
I told him like this year. I wanted a wedding. I want a wedding this year. Like
Okay.
I want a wedding this year. I want mine to be like some shit like Coming to America.
Oh
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Or whatever. But yeah, I told him, we couldn't afford a wedding back then. And I want
Mm-hmm.
a wedding for my 25th. But,
Okay.
Well, I don't have a wedding. I just give me a barbecue.
just do the
Oh,
barbecue.
that's cute.
Give me a barbecue. I don't have
We were planning a wedding and it was just too much going on and we had a lot going on and stuff
We
like that.
couldn't afford it. We
So
definitely
I
I
would love to
could
do it
not afford it.
outside. A nice large tent outside wedding. I would love an outside.
okay.
Hmm.
okay. Something
I
different.
think maybe for our fifth
Yeah.
year, we'll probably do a vow renewal, something like that. But yeah, we'll think about that. But I don't necessarily want to. I don't necessarily want a big wedding. Um,
I can see
I
like a violin. Yeah.
yeah, but I would like to do an official type of
Yeah.
wedding thing, but it doesn't have to be like out of the
Sometimes we
box.
be saying
But for
small and
25,
then
yeah,
here
25,
it go.
that's big. I think 25 is big.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that that's
So
that's
I
that's
don't
that's
know though. I
commendable.
don't know. Whoever God sent my way, then I'm a great provider, and if that's what they want, what I mean, that's what's gonna happen. What I mean,
Okay.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that happen because sometimes when you do a wedding, I know it's two, but when a woman have a dream wedding, that's something that they was dreaming about as
Yeah.
a little girl.
That
okay,
was a little
somebody else
Yeah.
is
girl.
requesting to
Mhm.
So
come on.
Who said what?
But we can't have before, right?
Yeah, only four.
Carissa Hart.
Oh, that's my
all
neighbor.
right,
That's
come
my
on. I'm in the house,
neighbor.
but I'm cooking. I love y'all though. Hey,
All
Okay, love
right,
you,
put
I
sis.
love
Clarissa on.
y'all.
Love
Okay.
you.
Bye, Rock.
Bye.
Clarissa, sign up to come on, Booski.
Yes, she did. I gotta wait. I'm waiting for
That's
Rock to
my
go off. Let me
neighbor.
see if I
She
can get her
she
in.
she is the bomb. She is the bomb. That's my girl next door. But yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely understand Rock. If that's what a person dreams since they was a little girl
Okay.
to
Yeah.
have a
Hey,
big
boo.
large wedding,
Oh,
yeah.
no, hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, I was scrolling by. Oh, hold on, let me turn my light on. I was scrolling. I said, wait a minute, she on. She on now. Let me turn it on and see.
We've been on
So,
for a minute.
Tisa, that's Clarissa. You already know my sister. She was actually on
Hello.
our Ebony Talk back in 2021. She is a relationship therapist, so she's a
Okay.
professional. And you all coming back on the round table when we do it next time.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll make an appearance. I'll be there.
So how you doing,
Okay.
boo?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I was finishing up stuff for the night and just kind of scrolling along.
Okay. Well, talk to us.
Mhm.
What you got going on?
Nothing much, really. Nothing much. Really. I just popped on, so I was trying to see what y'all were talking about tonight. So
Girl, we talk
what's
about
up?
everything. We're just talking about, dream weddings. You know how Ebony talk. You've been on it before. We were just talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly, relationships, just all kind of shit. We talk about FedEx packages, hiding them from our husbands and all kind of shit. All kind of
You know
shit.
what? It's funny. I was just thinking. So as I was scrolling through, I saw this reel because I'm on this whole health and wellness journey and stuff.
Hmm.
And I saw this reel, and the guy was picking up the girl. He was lifting, her up. She was on the bar, and it said, "If you can't pick her up, she ain't yours." And so,
What, child? I don't know. Babe,
If you can't pick her up, she ain't
don't
yours.
test him. Don't test him on camera.
babe. I said you can pick my big ass up.
Right, right.
But sometimes you'll get a little revelation in that because I was like, okay, so that's how small I want to be. I want to be small enough so where somebody can pick me up. I think that's
Mhm.
that's the goal. That's the goal weight. But then I was thinking, I was like, I want to be small enough to be picked up by somebody strong enough to support me.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you
That's
go.
good. That's
That's the
good.
key. It's not more of the
The
physical
weight
pickup,
side,
right?
yes.
It's
Yeah.
more of the mental, you got to be mentally ready, financially ready, just everything more. You can pick me up just like we were just talking about. Like they said, do you want a 5'5" broke man or a 6'2" rich man? But I don't care how tall and fine you is. If you ain't worth a damn and you can't take care of me, I take you short. You know what I'm saying? But we don't think about it like that. We more think about ooh, how we want it to be.
Yeah.
Exactly. The aesthetic, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, can you support my weight, right?
Yeah.
All of me, everything.
Everything that yes.
Mhm.
Can you
That's really
Okay.
support?
good.
Can
That's
That's
you
really
support
good.
my
good.
That's
dreams? Can you support my purpose? Can you support my goals, my aspirations? Can you support my emotions? Can you support my nonsense?
Mhm.
Can you, all of it. And I
But
was thinking,
how many men do you know, like when you do your counseling and things like that, how many men do you know can answer that question honestly?
Or even understand it because they're gonna think about weight. They're not
Yeah.
gonna think about all of that what you just explained.
right. And so, I'm so seriously unserious. Like that was kind of, where I went with it. But then that's when I got like, it's a little deeper than that. For
Yeah.
real. You know.
Yeah. Because
Um,
you can sit there and ask these men, like, I think I posted in our group chat, our other group chat we had, and it was like when you meet somebody, you tell them all this stuff you want to do. I think it was Tanya and her husband, and it was
Mhm.
like, I cook breakfast and I do this and I make sure my man is fed and all this other stuff. And the next morning she was asleep while that man was
Yeah.
awake.
I
He
thought,
was
yeah,
up.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
Toya.
He was
they said
Toya.
that
up
was the
waiting.
beginning of the relationship. Then it was like
Yeah.
3 years in, and yeah.
And I used
mhm.
to call that back in the day, like I used to call that, sometimes people physically catfish you, right? They
Right.
they they post these pictures and you think they all that until you meet them and they're not as attractive as you thought they would be. But some people emotionally catfish you, financially
Yeah.
catfish you.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like
definitely.
they'll wine and dine you when we talking and we going together. Then we get together and now you can't take me out to dinner no more.
Correct. It
But
all
where
start.
that
Yeah.
money you had when we first got together when you was taking me out to dinner? So I be saying people be catfishing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's like they say you meet their representative.
Exactly.
Yes.
You met their
Exactly.
representative.
Exactly. And we
Yeah.
all do it. You put forth your best effort when you meeting somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
But after a little while, the mask should start to fall off a little bit, and
But
I
why
should
do people
see.
do my thing is, and I understand when you meeting people like, that the regular questions like, what do you like? What do you do this? What do you do that? You know, you get those same questions all the time,
Correct.
but it's like, how long does it take for you to really take the mask off?
Yeah, until you
Yeah.
really start knowing the real
Do
person.
it take
But
20 years,
sometimes it takes
15?
people, years sometimes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, so a good way is to see them in different environments, right?
Mm-hmm.
In different seasons of their life. You meet somebody 2 months later, y'all married. It's like have you seen them angry? Right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you seen them stressed? Have you seen them
A loss
frustrated?
of a loved one or loss of a parent, emotional.
Exactly. Exactly.
They like if you met them, they was on top with their money, and then something else to happen, and now they broke. Like me, I ain't gonna lie. When my money low, I be having a whole attitude. I
Yeah.
don't like to be bothered. I get into my
Rock said
thinking.
6 months.
And see, that's my
Yeah,
husband. I'm not like that. Cause shit happens.
yeah,
Yeah,
So if I don't have the money or whatever, I don't have an attitude. I'm not in a bad mood or whatever. I'm just gonna stay my ass at home.
exactly.
yeah,
And save what
yeah,
I can on gas and groceries, not
Yeah.
eating out.
Uh,
Yeah, I adjust.
yeah.
yeah. With me, like
When the funds
I
don't fall, I
I be
adjust.
setting a budget for myself sometimes. And again,
I
I do
I do
emotion.
too.
I emotionally spend, especially if I'm in my feelings. But sometimes when I see like my change getting low and stuff, I be having an attitude. Like I don't want to be bothered. I get into
I
my
don't.
quiet
I
space.
just cut back. Because like just really think about how much money you fuck off of, like, say, in a week.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just spending money on bullshit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
at that point, if I see my funds running low, I'm just not gonna fuck off on the bullshit that I
Right. You're gonna start
normally
Mm-hmm.
meal prepping. You're
do.
gonna start, yeah,
Right,
taking
right. Like
your
I
dinner
eat out
to
at
work.
lunch. Yeah,
Not
start
eating out.
taking my lunch or something. Just to
Correct.
preserve.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's the same. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get
So you
angry.
gotta know yourself, right? If you
yeah.
start
You gotta
to,
know yourself. Absolutely.
yeah, if you know you get frustrated, and your partner has to know you too. But the biggest thing is just be communicative about that.
Hmm.
If you
Yeah.
Oh my
frustrated,
God, that's my biggest thing. Communication, like
Yeah.
in any situation, any relationship, communication can fix a lot of things if you just communicate.
so
Correct.
Yeah.
many
You can
things.
avoid a lot of things if you
Mm-hmm.
communicate.
Like with
Mm-hmm.
me, I do, and I think that's the I don't want to say the Libra in me, but I guess it's just me. Oh shoot, my phone is dying. But I'm learning. I do communicate well, I think, to an extent, but I tend to hold everything in until at the last minute. Then I start feeling getting an attitude and
I used
feeling
to do that.
sad and shutting down and
I used to do that, especially with my husband, but it's like now, like we done been together so long, I should be able to communicate anything. I got
Anything.
to say anything that's on
Everything
my
and
mind,
everything. Yeah.
anything I'm feeling, whatever I have to say, I feel I could say it to him.
Correct.
yeah. Yeah. So how long did it take you? Because you like you said you've been dang this phone. I got my charger and I'm trying to stand it up. Y'all been married 25 years. Y'all been together over 30. So how long did it take you to get to the point to where it was okay? I'm not gonna let the little stuff bother me. I'm gonna communicate more.
It,
Um.
it took me years. Like I would say, because like when I met him, I was 21, he was 31. So
Mhm.
I was still young. Yeah, so I would say probably took me like 10 years
Mm.
to like
Okay.
really start speaking my mind and not caring whether it pissed him off or whether he felt some type of way. So I said probably about 10, it took me about 10 years
Okay.
Okay.
to get to that point where it's like, I don't, if he get mad, he get mad. Oh well, but I'm gonna speak my truth. I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna stop holding, my shit in because it was draining me. And it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, y'all know we get mad at these niggas. Sometimes we be mad at the whole world. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
everybody
Everybody
only
can
Everybody
him.
can
get it.
get it.
Everybody
Yeah.
gonna get
Everybody
it.
can get it.
Yeah.
Kids, family,
Right.
work, coworkers.
Right. And it had got to the point he used to make me so mad. It's like he walk in the room. It's like just took my whole attitude changed with the whole world, it seemed like.
Yeah.
And it
Mm.
just I had to get to the point where it's like I'm not finna keep on letting him, make me feel this way.
Determine your emotions. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
determine,
feel like a
yeah,
sense
and
of
how I treat
control.
other people, and stuff like that. I'm so mad at him, can't function and ain't taking care of my kids the way I suppose,
Correct.
and I had to learn to let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Relationships will do that too. Bad
Yeah.
relationships. You just be
I
stuck in the bed all day. Just
Yeah,
it's
just
I've
just
never
miserable.
been I've never been in that state before,
I
as
have.
far as like I've been in a state of depression, but I
Mhm.
think it was just my mental, like just me overthinking stuff. I've
Mm.
never been in a state of a breakup depression. I've always been the one that left and kind of got away and let myself free of the issues. So I've never been in a depression state as far as like relationship, as far as a breakup, but I've had myself in a depression state and didn't want to speak my mind when I overthink shit.
Well, that's pretty
Like if
much
I
what it was, because it wasn't a breakup state, because we still together. We never broke
Yeah.
up.
yeah,
It's just that I had to learn how to deal with the fallouts that we had.
yeah,
Yeah, because it's like we fall out and he mad at me, or I feel he mad at me, and it's like I was young, I didn't know, really know
hmm,
You
any
learning.
better, and it's like, oh well, he mad at me, so it's the end of the world, when it really wasn't.
Right.
right,
Right.
Right. One of the
It's
biggest
like
things that
now
mm,
you get mad, I don't care.
Yeah. Communication.
That
yeah,
part.
yeah. One of the biggest things I tell them is you have to learn how to fight, right?
Right,
Because a couple that have no conflict, somebody lying.
right,
yeah,
right.
Correct.
Y'all two different people, two different perspectives, two different life experiences. Y'all don't think the same. Plus two different genders. It's just you're different. You're
Right.
not gonna think the same. The stuff that you think about and that you think is important and that you prioritize, the person your spouse may or may not
Right.
prioritize. Now you mad. But so one of the biggest things that we have to learn in relationships is how to fight, right?
Mhm.
Because we just let it out a lot of times. And then you end up fighting about what you said versus about what the actual issue is.
yeah,
Correct.
Exactly. Yes.
yeah.
I
And
agree.
Yes.
I'm learning to, back in the day. Now, currently, I think before I respond,
Mm-hmm.
because, like I said, back then my mouth was reckless, and I used to say shit to just cut your throat, like just to be mean and evil. So, but now I actually think before I respond in an argument, or I get quiet because I don't want to say anything that I'm going to regret later. And
Right.
that I said, and sometimes they say when you're mad, you say stuff out of anger.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do stuff just to cut, just to make you feel bad, like I'm feeling bad, and didn't really even mean it. So, and I think that's growth and maturity for me, because I'm careful about what I say, how I say, and like you said, learn how to fight. I'm willing to talk about it, but I'm also smart enough and understand that you still have to watch what you say when you're
Correct.
fighting, when you're arguing.
Yeah.
You
Mm.
don't want to say
That other
anything to
person
cut
might
throat.
need that time to cool off too. Cause sometimes I know for
Yeah.
me, I'm ready to get it in right now. I'm ready to
Me
discuss
too.
it. I'm ready to
Yeah, all in your face.
But
Like, you gonna
sometimes you
listen to
need to
me. I'm gonna get it
separate.
out. You gonna hear what I gotta say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready to do it now. But
Yeah.
some people need that cool off period so you don't say things you really don't mean. So it
Right.
don't escalate to something else. So yeah.
And I think that's with me. I'm I'm at a point where I want to talk about it now. And my husband tell me all the time, I'm not like you.
Hmm.
I need my time to cool off. And I'm like,
So I
okay, but
used to be
but
that.
you get 24 hours. Don't walk around here 2-3 days, because then
That
I'm
part.
in your face. I'm in your face like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
not what we gonna do around here. We gonna talk.
That
We gonna
part.
talk. We gonna
That
talk.
part. That part.
You know, I give you
Yeah.
a max 24 hours, and then I'm in your face.
That's even too long for me. You better
Mm-hmm.
do it within 2. I give you about
Mm-hmm.
2 hours to
Yeah.
go off, take a walk, and let's talk.
Exactly. It's a
Before we
reset,
lay
not
back
a
in this
retreat.
bed, we gonna discuss that.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a reset, not a retreat. No, sir. Please.
Correct.
No,
And
ma'am.
Yeah.
sex don't change things. Some people get in arguments and think you can have sex, and then that's the apology, and
Yeah, no,
shit
that's
go
No,
not
back
the
in
don't.
order.
yeah, no.
That shit don't
No.
work
No.
like that.
I
No,
mean,
it
It
back
depends
in
on
the
how long you've
day,
been
back
together.
in them younger days, the makeup sex was good, but
I'm about to
who
say it
who
depends on how long you've been
who
together.
who, who want to
you
do
say
that
it
shit
depends
while
on
we
how long
mad
you've
and we
been
talking about
together.
something serious? Cause I'm not gonna be feeling tingly and shit down there. Don't you know?
Yeah, don't piss me off.
And then think you finna come and get some. Exactly.
Yeah,
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 Yeah, yeah, a lot of,
gotta keep it moving.
and it's how we work too. Like women, now some women, especially once you get into perimenopause and all the other symptoms, it's physical, right?
yeah.
It's physical. But for a lot of women, based on who we are and how we're socialized, there's a lot more emotional attachment that goes with sex.
Mhm.
Correct.
Right.
So if I'm mad at you, it's a block. I can't connect with you. Women have
Yeah.
to have sex a lot of times. Men connect by having sex.
And
So
Exactly.
that's the difference. We were talking
And
about
that's
that a
what
little
they think is
earlier.
making up, and it's like, okay, I can fuck you and still be mad. Like,
Yeah. But you know what? I can't do that.
it ain't fixing nothing.
It's
Like,
not.